I feel professional.
Yeah. What is some motivational advice that you give your actors?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, we every year.
Let me tell you, one of the things we say is, don't screw this up. Number 2, there's a lot of people coming through and they don't want you to suck. And number 3 is they paid a lot of money too. So, that usually right there lights a fire in them. And if not, I carry a bat. So, Dean, you got anything?
Well, normally we set up actor trainings and stuff for the actors and to try to get them prepared. And
we do that too. Yeah,
a little bit of that, and
we'll help
a little
them
bit
out.
of what he said.
Yeah, we'll get them started. We'll give them, just enough push and some, we'll give them a direction. And Driz does some great actor training stuff to get them all amped up and ready. And we just set them loose in their sets and we just let them go.
Every year, you guys work really hard to get the grounds here set up and ready to go.
Yes.
What is one of your favorite parts or something that you look forward to?
Yes.
Every year.
I would have to say
The
building.
end of the season. What?
I'd say building.
Yeah.
Building is probably my favorite.
Oh, building's the fun
Building
part.
is the
Building's
fun
the fun
part.
part. Not mowing the trail. That's what I look forward to.
Yeah.
That's the best right there. That is the best.
Yeah.
Or hiring people. That's cool.
But you know why you said it, the end of the
The
season?
end of the season, yes.
Because it's time to build.
That is true. It's time to build again. That's the fun stuff, building the cool stuff. Because we get these crazy ideas during the season. We actually don't stop working. There's never really an off button. Season time or not, we're thinking of cool stuff to do for next season. We're looking at stuff. We're getting together ideas. Once the season's done, usually November, we're already planning for the next season.
November planning, December, January start
tearing up
deconstructing
stuff.
and
Start building from there.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, with a haunted house, you just set it up in September and tear it down in November. Nope. There's way too much stuff here to do that.
Oh yeah.
We couldn't get away with the things we do if we had to constantly set up and tear down. So it stays up year round, and we're always working on stuff.
Do y'all have a phobia of spiders or snakes?
I have a phobia of Dean, mostly. Sometimes it gets too close, but it's not... okay, here's the thing. So as long as I see them before they see me, we are fine if I see them at a distance. But if I look down and all of a sudden it's like, boom, spider, I'm going to scream like a girl. And my feet won't touch the ground for 25 yards. But eventually I'll come down from that and hyperventilating and crying, and I'll be good, about half hour later. Yeah.
Yep.
What organization or person or thing, place, whatever, inspired both of you guys individually to do what you do?
Far away.
Alice Cooper. I'm a big Alice Cooper fan, so his stage show is so theatrical and
I've
everything.
never seen her live. I can't tell. Never met the woman.
So that and horror movie, I watch a lot of horror movies, so that kind of inspired me, and I always had the drive and the urge to scare people, so that's kind of where it originated.
I've always liked Halloween since I was a kid. Loved it. You get to dress up, you get to be a monster, you get to be something else. Going to haunted houses as a kid scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Destroyed me. But I still thought they were super cool. And so when I got a little older, my mom taught in elementary school, so me and some buddies, we would do the haunted house at their school for the fall carnival. Sometimes we'd get in trouble for going a little too far, but we always had fun, always enjoyed it. And then in 2006, I met up with old Dean here, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since.
When you guys were younger, did you ever...
You saying I'm old? It sounded like it when you said that. Did you want to rephrase that?
When you were a baby, did you think of creating your own haunted house in a garage or anything like that? Did you?
I actually did a haunted house when I was 10 years old in my mom and dad's basement. That's kind of what got everything started. So I spent probably 6 months working on 6 rooms in my mom and dad's basement. So that kind of played into what we do now. Like I literally spent that much time on 6 rooms. So when we expanded to the size we are now, it pretty much become a year-round thing. So.
Oh yeah. We never did anything at my house, but like I said, I enjoyed going out to them, even though they scared the shit out of me. And like I said, once I hooked up with him and building stuff and everything, and it was on a whole other level, a whole other scale. Because I was used to like the JCs and stuff like that, what they did back in the 90s. It was like black plastic walls and some Walmart masks and some black cloaks. That's what I thought it was haunted houses. I met him in 2006 in downtown Lexington on Manchester Street where we were, and I walked in and there was a structure, and there was a house built within this warehouse, and I was just sitting there and my jaw hit the floor, and I was like, holy shit, we're on a whole different ball field now. We're on a whole other planet. But that's what, people are looking for now is that hyper realism, that better than last year, better than 10 years ago. The more real, the more.
The crazy thing about that is, like, we look back on 2006 nowadays, photos and stuff, and we're like, oh my God, it was horrible.
Yeah.
we
thought we were
come
good
so far. So.
Oh, we come a long way. We come a long ways.
Okay, if you could have lived in a time in the past, what would it be?
Oh Lord. Just any random time period.
Yeah, something that interests you. Medieval.
Ancient Egypt.
Oh, hey, that's
Just
hey.
at random. Hey, what's up? What do you want? What you got? Don't say 1980s. That doesn't count.
I'd probably say the 50s.
50s?
The
I got
50s
you.
would be,
I got
an
you.
era that I think I could fit
You
into.
could be one of them cool guys in the 50s. Yeah.
Criteria
Criteria was different. Criteria was different.
Well, when creating rooms and stuff, who's the builder and who's the brains, or is it like a mixture of both?
I mean, there's a combination when it comes to planning stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to physically building stuff, I follow his lead. He's the construction guy. I've learned everything I know from him. Am I going to sit here and build a room without him supervising me? Absolutely not. I'm going to end up, sticking nails to myself on accident. Poke my eyeball
I
out
think
with
we both
a
have
measuring
our
tape.
strong. Like, I know the structural side of it as far as building
Right.
sets and stuff like that.
Right.
And then, like, I looked up to him for like detailing and stuff like that. Like he's.
What room around the haunts here scares you the most? Like, what room?
The ticket booth, honestly.
Yeah.
You guys been up there during the season? It's terrifying. Okay, we get yelled at going to the ticket booth. We're not even supposed to be up there.
Or
We
the
get in the
porta
way.
potties.
Yeah, we're bodies basically.
Like when someone come to us last year and said, "I lost my cell phone in the porta potty." I'm like,
Good luck. I wish you luck. You should probably have somebody take you to get a new cell phone tomorrow and say la vie. I don't know.
What's the craziest thing you guys remember happening since you ran a haunt?
Back on Manchester Street,
Or what?
First
fucking
year?
the very first,
Yeah, the very first year.
weekend. Yeah, so the very first weekend, like first weekend being professional. I did haunts in the backyard and the basements, but this was our first weekend running a professional haunt with a business license and this, that, and the other. And we had the world's biggest brawl break out our very first opening weekend between some of our actors and some of the guests. So yeah, that was pretty crazy.
So how did Wicked World actually start?
Well, we were the Nightmare Haunted House on Manchester Street.
I mean, technically, it's like I did a haunt in my backyard in 2005 and had roughly like 1,000 people go through my yard and tell me that you should do this professionally. So this is better than most haunted houses that they have around here. And so that kind of gave me the idea and kind of took the leap in 2005. And like I said, we started out at Nightmare Haunted House until 2010 when we moved out here.
Yep.
And we moved out here and added the extra attractions and
Renamed it
because we wanted people to view it on a bigger scale because that's where we were headed. We're multiple attractions,
Expanding, adding more stuff, add more haunts, everything. Yeah.
Well, I know things get real rough, especially trying to run a business, and something as fun as this, it's really fun for everybody else. But you running an actual business and trying to make you got to make a tad bit of profit, and everybody has to understand that. Running because you got to put money back into it. But how do you guys maintain a friendship and a business partnership?
Don't take anything too seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
We're doing this for fun because we love it.
That's why building's so fun because we laugh the whole time.
We goof off. I'm amazed we get stuff done, honestly, because we goof off
honestly
so
need
much.
our own YouTube channel.
We probably do, or at least some supervisors or some chaperones, some adults around, because we don't do that very well. But we can get a lot of stuff done, even though we goof off. But the main thing is, we're out here because we like it. We're out here because we have fun doing it. We're not out here to get rich. We're out here, like you said, because the passion and everything. Yeah.
Is there any hints that you can give everybody on what's new, what's to be expected for this coming year?
It's all secrets.
Is it
It's
all
secrets? We don't tell nobody nothing. We don't even tell our actors.
I'm
don't
not
even
going to
tell
mention
Dean.
anything about the
Anything.
roomscapes
We shouldn't talk about the roomscapes. We're not going to talk about any trail renovations.
or the new DJ booth for that matter.
We
I
shouldn't
ain't
talk
saying
about that.
nothing about that.
The cool stage we built. I'm not telling nobody.
I wouldn't.
If you don't tell nobody,
I'm not.
I ain't tell you, Bill. You better not tell nobody. Okay. All right. It's just our secret.
Is there any new gift shop items that might be available?
Oh. Well,
We do got several things that we're working on that.
There might be some cool stuff
Yeah.
headed that way.
We already had some pretty cool stuff in the gift shop, but we've added a couple things, and probably one of my favorites is our actor trading cards. So we should have a second series of that coming out this year.
Yeah, there'll be some nice cool stuff in there. Pay attention.
What's the hardest part about running this place?
Dealing with
employees.
actors and employees and the general public.
Yes.
Do you agree that it would do pretty good to have a reality show here?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea. We've got you 20 seasons back already. Yes, just go ahead and get a license and start filming. Yes.
Well, how much freedom would you say that you give your actors to create their own characters?
I mean,
we get pretty.
we're pretty open about.
We
letting
like
them create their own.
we like them getting excited, coming up with their own stuff, throwing us ideas, helping them flesh out characters and stuff like that. If they know where they're going, what room and things like that, we want them to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So we're like, we'll build a character. We'll
if
help
they
you.
need help, then we step
Yeah.
in and kind of help them and guide them in a certain direction. But for the most part, as long as it fits our theme and the vision that we got going, then we're pretty cool.
Yeah, we're good with it.
All right. Okay. One last question before we get to the fan submitted questions. What does Wicked World mean to each one of you?
Oh Lord! Now you're getting deep. You're getting real deep. What does it mean to me? Honestly, it's a place you can kind of come and be yourself or be a monster. You know, you get to have fun. You get paid to scare people and entertain people. I mean, it's a stage. It's like a big movie that people get to come and walk through, and they're the victim and we're the monsters. But yeah, it's like a real life horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, you can come here and kind of open up and do things that you normally can't do in your normal life,
Right.
and kind of be yourself, and you know, if you're a little quirky, that much
This
better
is the
for
place
us.
for it.
So.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're right at home. If you're kind of weird and you don't want to show it in public, you can come here. That's basically what it is. Just come here.
Just come here and be
It's
weird.
normal.
All right, we've got a couple submitted Wicked World fan questions.
It's ought to be good. Fire away.
And oddly enough, they're from two Amandas.
Uh-oh.
We've got a Amanda Mays.
Okay.
She asks, what was your inspiration for Nightmare?
Ooh. Well, then you started it.
I mean,
Don't say Alice Cooper again.
No.
Don't say it.
Now the inspiration actually come, like I said, we were in the process of building our first, professional haunted house and everything, and we were kind of leaning toward the Lizzie Borden type backstory. So that's Lizzie Borden thing was kind of the inspiration for Nightmare, and of course, where I had the construction background, I wanted to wow people. So like he talked about, when you first stepped into the warehouse, I had basically a 2-story house built inside this warehouse. Old creepy shutters falling off, windows broken out, and but yeah, it roughly based around like a Lizzie Borden type character. So
Cool. All right, this next question comes from Amanda D. Board. How did you guys get so cool?
See, that's going to be a hard one for me to answer. I've never myself actually been cool. I wasn't cool in elementary school. I wasn't cool in middle
it's cool
school.
here.
I mean, it's nice breezing in here. But definitely wasn't cool in high school, and we're not even going to talk about college. So
I'm just honored that people think we're cool.
I know. I mean, their judgment might be a little off, but I mean, like, this ain't cool. But if they think I am, that's cool.
That's half the battle.
If we fooled you into thinking we're cool, we've done our job.
All right, is there anything you would like to tell everybody online watching, anybody that sees this that's interested in Wicked World, maybe working here or being a customer? Anything you'd like to say to them?
Absolutely.
What's that?
Thanks for watching. And come out and work and scare people.
I mean, we
Have
always
fun.
take
have a
actors.
blast.
I
We're
mean,
always looking for people to have fun.
That's what people say. Is it too late to sign up? And
It's never too late to sign up.
We're all
We always need
taking
people.
actors. I will say that it's not as easy as a lot of people think acting at a haunted house.
Right.
And a lot of your newbies that come in and do that, like when we hold our first actor meetings, I have everybody look at the person beside them. I said, get to know the people beside you, because half of y'all won't be here in like a week or two. It's just, I mean, it's a lot of strenuous.
It is work.
repeat.
That's what people don't understand. I mean, think of doing theater, but playing the same scene hundreds of times a night. You're going to get tired, but you're going to have fun doing it. So yeah. When you see those customer reactions, that's what's working.
Usually within the first couple weeks, we know who's the good ones. You know, the ones that are going to stick it out and be with us, and you know, the ones that once those first long nights come, they're not going to make it.
So you'd say it's sometimes at some points it would be emotionally draining.
Oh, yeah.
Or mentally.
Mentally, physically,
And you
sometimes financially.
You can ask any one of the actors that you know have stuck it out, and they'll all tell you the same story. It's, like I said, it's not as easy as you know. Some people, I want to scare people. That'd be so fun. It is fun. It's rewarding.
It's a blast.
But it's also challenging in the fact that you know, like I said, it's a lot of repetitiveness, a lot of losing your voice, and learning how to be able to keep your voice so you can last the whole season, and pacing yourself so you don't burn out halfway through the night. So
listening for cues, understanding the flow and everything.
That's probably the number one most thing that happens to people is they go 110% right as soon as we open the doors, and an hour into it they're done. They're burnt out. They're done. So I know in the actor trainings we always tell them, you know, go at like 80% and be able to do it all night, or 70% be able to do it all night. Don't come in too hard.
Stay hydrated.
Yes, stay hydrated. But the thing is, if you ask any of our actors or actresses that have been with us for years, they're all going to say the same thing. We're here because we love it. We're here because we have fun. You know.
All right.
And like pretty much is like a big family out here. I mean, everybody. You know, this is where some people come to get away from their real life problems.
Right.
Well, thank you, Dean and Jeremy. Appreciate your time and letting everybody know what's going on. Interview with Dean and Jeremy, take 38.
You want to go get Taco Bell later?
Sounds good to me.
McDonald's gave me diarrhea last week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Interview with Dean.
Ready.
You got violent.
Interview with Dean and Jeremy, take 47.
Are those new shorts?
Well, I got them last week.
God damn, those are nice. What's that made of? What material is that?
Nylon.
Really? Feels like boyfriend material.
Interview with Dean and Jeremy, take 7.
Do you want to tell them how we actually met?
Do we really want to tell them how we actually
like
met?
on Tinder? Or no? Or
I'd say we keep that out.
Craigslist.
I'd say we keep that out.
Do they still? Is that rolling?
What?
Uh-oh.
Interview with Dean and Jeremy.
Start again.
Interview with Dean and Jeremy, take 12.
I told you to say my last name.
Oh, Lordy! Jesus Christ.
Interview with Dean, take 99.
Is that good?
Oh, that's
You
good.
like it? Am I getting in there deep enough?
Get a little deeper.
A little deeper.
Oh,
I can get a little deeper. I just had to get a running start. That's right.
Yep.
Interview with Dean and Jeremy, take 99, I think.
I think I've run out of funny stuff to say.
Let's just start the interview.
You think?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Billy.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us.